Okay. You ever just need to scream at the top of your lungs? Because I do it all the time. Hopefully I don't throw up. I'm fighting a migraine right now. You know what time it is, bitch. Don't fuck with me. What is going on, Sam fam? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do my monthly reading wrap up. Basically, I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you all the books that I read in April, and I'm going to give you my ratings on each of them out of 5. So I'm very, very excited. This is my first reading wrap up, and I think I did pretty good. I think I read 8 or 9 books this month, and pretty proud of that because one of the books was like 1,000 pages, and I'm still mourning the loss of reading the rest of Throne of Glass. Ooh! So I can't believe April is already done, but these are all the books that I read this month, and I'm very, very excited to share with you my thoughts, my feelings, my favorites, my 5-star reads. Like, there was a few, and I'm so excited to share them with you. So let's go ahead and get started. So I think the layout that I want to do for this video is kind of going from my least favorite to my most favorite. So I was really lucky this past month that I had so many 5-star reads, and I'm not like a super picky rater when it comes to books. I've been trying to be a little bit more picky, but if I really enjoy something, if I'm having a silly goofy girl time, I'm gonna rate it how I like it. You know what I mean? Like, let's just start with like a reread, which was The September House by Carissa Orlando. So I reread this. My sisters and my stepdad and I have a book club, and we read this. I love this book. So The September House is about this couple, Margaret and Hank. How? Same shit. They buy this large, huge, beautiful Victorian house with the turret, and it's like magnificent and beautiful, and they fix it up, and it's like literally their dream house. And once September comes, they realize that this house is not a normal house. It's like super haunted in September. They're like not sure why, but it's been years now. So like every September, they know what to prepare for. Now this year, it's been 4 years. The husband leaves. Like, he's like, I can't handle this shit anymore. Deuces, I'm out. Margaret's like, no bitch, this is my fucking house. I'm not leaving. We have a mortgage, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just like leave a house, and this is my dream house. I'm not fucking leaving. So basically, this book is about Margaret's journey with this haunted house. So because her husband left and disappeared, their daughter is like trying to find him, and just basically tells her mom, I'm coming into town. I'm staying at the house. We're gonna find dad. And basically steamrolls over her mom. And it's such a good book. I feel like it's such a great depiction of like family trauma and family issues and like the relationship between a mother and a daughter. And I don't want to go too far into it, but I really do think this is so much deeper than just a haunted house story. There's so many complexities and layers to it, but this is one of the best haunted house stories I've ever read, ever. And I read it for the first time last year. So this is a reread. 5 stars every single time. My sisters and my stepdad actually just loved it. They devoured it. So because that was a reread, that was a 5-star. I want to go into my 4 stars. This is Abby Jimenez, Say You'll Remember Me. And the reason why I gave this 4 stars, I actually loved it. I love her writing style. I thought it was absolutely phenomenal. But just for the summer, I read that book last summer, and that was a 5-star. That was an absolutely perfect book from her, and this just didn't quite hit the mark for me, but it was still 4-star. I did really, really enjoy it. So this is about Samantha and Xavier. They have such a great meet cute. So he is a veterinarian, and she brings this kitten that she finds in because she's like, there's something wrong with it, and they have a interesting interaction, and she like thinks he's an asshole, and it's very insta-lovey. So they have like the most amazing first date ever, and then he finds out that she literally is getting on a plane the next morning to go move to California to take care of her mom and be with her family because her mom has dementia. The story basically just follows them and their relationship, and really them just trying to stay away from each other because they're like, oh, it's just not gonna work. We're 2,000 miles apart. Like, this just can't work, blah, 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 blah. And they just can't stop thinking about each other, even though like there's like big time real shit happening in her family that she's like can't be distracted from. And so it's like a lot of like really hard conversations and a lot of sacrifices coming from both of them, which I thought was really amazing because it's so realistic when something happens in your family and you have to literally drop everything due to an emergency. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, you do that, but also there comes, you know, sacrifices with that. And I think the way she wrote about dementia, anytime she writes about mental health in here as well, it's just so good. But it was such an incredible like story, and I think she did dementia justice, and I just really really loved the story. I thought it was great. I gave it 4 stars though, just because it didn't compare to Just for the Summer. Now my next 4-star book is Caught Up by Liz Tomford. This is another romance. This is part of her Windy City series, and this is the 3rd book. I've read the first 2. I absolutely love this series so much. I really like this book. I gave it 4 stars, obviously. So this follows Kai and Miller. So Kai is a baseball player. He finds out that he has a little boy, and the mom basically just drops the little boy off, you know, on his doorstep, and he's only like, I think 6 months old at the time, and he had no idea that she got pregnant, had a baby. He had no idea. So he takes this kid on full time. He's also a professional baseball player, so he has to like kind of navigate being a new dad, single dad, while being a professional baseball player who travels around, you know, America to do baseball. And then it follows his coach's daughter, Miller, who comes into town for the summer. She's like the biggest in the industry for baking, and she takes the summer off because she's really struggling with finding that inspiration again. So she comes to visit her dad, who's Kai's coach, and she takes on a nannying position for Kai and nannies the little boy while they travel for baseball. And it just shows their love story, and it's so cute. I love the way she writes romance. I never really thought I would be like a big sports romance girly, but like, I'm with it. I really like it. I thought it was good. I gave it 4 stars. It was a slay. My favorite one was the 2nd book. It was Ryan and Shay's book, and that was my favorite, but 4 stars. This woman knows how to write so well. She really knows how to write dialogue and like first person dialogue, like as someone's thinking in their brain. I love that, and I love that it's not forced and it feels so natural. It feels like I'm reading someone what they're thinking. You know what I mean? Like I'm reading someone's thoughts. That's how this feels, and I really, really like it. And now the rest of these are 5, 6 stars. So I'm gonna start with 5 stars. Okay. It's so hard to decide. Okay. So we got Victorian Psycho by Virginia Fietto. Now this was so good. It's a little short book, but I ate this up like no crumbs, bitch, in one sitting. Like I read this literally in one sitting in like 3 hours, not even. This is so good. So this is basically about a governess who gets hired to basically live in and babysit these children in this like very, very wealthy estate in like the 1800s, and it's so good. So good. I will always love an unreliable narrator, and not being able to trust a narrator. It's like one of my favorite things, because it's like, oh, like what's going on? Like, are there ulterior motives here? And I loved it. I loved it so much. So basically it follows her like watching these children, like, you know that there's something else going on. Like, and so it's like her interacting with the, what's his name? The dude, Mr. Pounds, Mr. and Mrs. Pounds, like they got issues, and I don't want to give away too much, but if you love body horror, you'll love this so much. Like I love the twists. I saw it coming, I won't lie, but I absolutely loved it. So that's all I'm gonna say. 5 stars, absolutely phenomenal. Ate this up in one sitting. Highly, highly, highly recommend. It was a slay. I'm so glad I picked this up because I heard mixed reviews and I absolutely loved it. Loved it. Next 5-star is the one and only Nat Cassidy's When the Wolf Comes Home. I absolutely loved this. I ate this up in one sitting as well. I love Nat Cassidy's writing. Like, to me, nobody does horror like Nat Cassidy. Like, it's just, it comes so easily, I feel like, for him. I don't know how, but like when I read it, I like believe what I'm reading, and there's always like a weird fucking twist. There's always something that I was not expecting, like that was gonna come out of this. I was not expecting what happened in this book to happen. I thought it was literally just about a werewolf. No. Okay, go into this with an open mind. You know, I absolutely loved it. Basically, it's about this girl. She's like an aspiring actress, and she gets home from work one day after something really traumatic happened. Gets home from work. She finds this 5-year-old boy in the bushes, and then the dad ends up coming, and like he turns into a wolf, and then she's on the run with this 5-year-old boy. Like literally is on the run, and a lot of freaky deaky weird shit happens in between them running and like staying and like finding help from certain people. Like there's so much shit that happens that I did not fucking expect, but it was phenomenal. I love it. I feel like Nat Cassidy always does that with his books, so highly recommend. 5 stars. Next 5-star, we got Blood on Her Tongue by Johanna Van Veen. Oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. I ate this up, I think, in one sitting as well. Literally, I was nervous about this because I was like, oh, did the cover just get me? But holy crap, I loved this. I love like a gothic horror. I love a gothic horror. It was so good. So basically, it's 1887. Love that. Gothic, love it. So basically, it's about twin sisters. One twin is married, lives on this estate. She finds this body, like a bog body, which I had to look that up. Be careful, look it up at your own free will, but be careful. So basically, she finds this body. She's like writing to her sister, and her correspondence starts to get a little weird. All of a sudden, she gets like really, really sick. The twin sister comes out to take care of her, and all hell basically breaks loose. And of course, Sarah, the twin who is sick, her husband is kind of suggesting that she is mentally unwell or unfit. And so Lucy, the twin, has to come and help and see if she really is mad or if there's something else going on. Is there something else afoot? Like, is there something more sinister happening? And she has to kind of figure that out while also dealing with a bunch of bullshit, and also has her own secrets. And it's wild. It's crazy. I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Highly recommend. It was so good. It was so creepy. Like the descriptions and like the gothic vibe. I love gothic horror. It's so good. It's so good. Next book. This shit was so good. I read this in one sitting, but I can't stop thinking about it. Like, this is one of the ones I can't stop thinking about, and that is The Unworthy by Agustina Bastrica. And she also wrote Tender is the Flesh. Highly recommend that shit. I loved it. So basically, it's about this girl. She is in a convent and she can't remember why she got there. She like lives in a cell. It's very culty vibe, very culty vibes. It's very dystopian, like end of the world, like, and she's kind of unreliable as well. And I, again, love an unreliable bitch. We love her. We love her. I love being able to be like, is she, can I trust her? I don't know. Can't stop thinking about it. I like can't wait to reread it after a few months because it's one of those that like stands the test of time. I really do believe that. And that's all I'm going to say about that, but go pick it up, go buy it. It's so good. And now my 6-star reads of the month. The Creme de Creme, okay? The one, the only, The Lamb by Lucy Rose. First of all, this cover like literally gives me life. I read this in one sitting as well. Obviously, I've been doing a lot of reading, which I'm really, really happy about. But this book, I can't wait to reread this. Like, I literally don't even have words. Like the prose, the gothic horror. I love a folk tale that is horror and like enchanting and like in the woods and the forest. It like, beautiful. Eat it up. I will eat it up, bitch, okay? This shit was so good. Okay, so basically it's about this mother and daughter who live on like the outskirts of the forest, and basically they gather strays, aka people, bring them back to their house, kind of like Hansel and Gretel, and they call people strays, and then the mom seduces them basically, and then they eat them, cannibal style, okay? Then one day, this stray comes in, and it's not the kind of stray that the daughter is used to, and it kind of throws a wrench in the dynamic between her and her mom because they fall in love. And so it's such a great description and story of having a single mother and watching them fall in love. It's so good. I feel like the way she wrote about the mother and daughter relationship, like, really spoke to me, and I related to that so heavily. You know what I mean? And if you read it, you know what I'm saying. And if you understand from experience, I got you. It was heartbreaking. It's not a happy ending. This was life-changing for me, like truly. And I just loved the dynamic of the, kind of toxic codependent relationship the mother and the daughter had on each other. And then also the toxic codependent relationship that she ends up gaining with this new person that comes in. And the dynamic is all fucked. And it's just, there's so much that I want to continue to say, but if I continue to say it, I'm going to spoil it. So highly, highly, highly recommend. 6 stars. Like, I wish I could reread this for the first time ever. Like, I would pay anything to do that. So highly recommend if you're into horror, body horror, and it's just the most beautiful thing in the world. Like, so stunning. So do it at your own risk though, because the vibes are vibing. The folk horror vibes are vibing. Now, last but not least, we got the Creme de Creme, the 6+ star Kingdom of Ash. I finished the entire Throne of Glass series. I started it in February and ended it at the beginning of April. This book was like 1,000 pages. Yeah, I would pay money to be able to reread this entire series. Like, this changed my life in ways that I can't even describe. And let me just say to all of the like romanticy haters, just don't even comment, because like, I understand you don't like to have fun, that's fine, but I love this so much. Like, the character building, the stories, the character building for the main character, Selena. Oh, and Manon, she's my favorite. The 13. I'm gonna start crying again all together. But bitch, it was freaking phenomenal. It was so good. I like literally, I can't even. I got tattoos for this fucking book series. It was just so good. I 6 out of 6, like 6 plus stars. Like, if you haven't read Throne of Glass, please do it and go in with an open mind, because originally I was like, nah, I don't want to do it, nah. But I would pay money to be able to reread it for the first time. And everyone was like, oh man, I wish I could read it for the first time just like you, da 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 da. And I didn't understand it, but now I do. Now I get it. Now I get the vibes, because holy shit, it was so freaking good. Like, I love romanticy because there's always like a happy ending. I would read shit if there wasn't a happy ending. You know what I mean? I love it so much, and it has such a special place in my heart, because a couple years ago, I wouldn't have been able to read Throne of Glass. I started with Fourth Wing. Fourth Wing was my first romanticy that I ever read, and I'm so glad I did, because that was easier for me. It introduced me to the world in a very easier way. And then I went to ACOTAR. So glad I did that. And then I went to here. I'm just so glad I did it in that way. I can't even imagine doing it any other way. I couldn't imagine starting with Throne of Glass. Hell to the no, dude. Like, it would have been too much for me. And I never thought that I would be able to do fantasy romanticy ever. Like, I just didn't think I would be able to do it, because I didn't think I would be able to follow it, but I did. And if you want to dabble your toes into romanticy or fantasy, I would highly recommend Fourth Wing or ACOTAR to start off with, and then work your way to this, because that's what I did. I wish I could reread just even this book for the first time. It broke my heart into a million little pieces. Even my Nina read this. We read this at the same time, and her reaction, she was crying. She was crying. She was so depressed. It was so funny. It's funny because I was depressed after I read this. I was in tears. Cue the pictures that I will put in here of me finishing this. I was a wreck. I hope you guys enjoyed this April reading wrap up. What did you read this month? What was your reading wrap up? Go ahead and comment below. If you've read any of these books that I talked about, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what you rated them. Thank you, Samfam, so much for watching. I can't wait to see what we read for May. I have a TBR, somewhat a loosely based TBR, but at the same time, I have a lot of shit going on with my family right now, so I don't want to like put anything set in stone, but hopefully the following month I will be recording my TBR for June. So we will see how that goes. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for the love. See you guys next time. Bye, guys.